The world of reality television has lost a woman who changed everything. Loana Petrucciani, the unforgettable face of the very first season of Love Story, has sadly passed away at the age of 48. When Loana stepped into the spotlight in 2001, she didn't just win a reality show. She became a symbol of a new era. Millions watched her every move, her laughter, her tears, and fell in love with her honesty and vulnerability. But fame came fast, and the weight of it was heavy. Behind the cameras, Loana faced years of pain, loneliness, and personal struggles that the world often judged but rarely understood. Still, she never stopped being real. She never stopped being herself. Those who truly followed her story know she wasn't just a reality star. She was human. She was fragile, strong, imperfect, and unforgettable. Today, fans around the world are mourning not just the loss of a television icon, but the loss of a woman whose life reminded us that fame does not protect the heart. Loana, your story touched millions. Your smile lit up a generation. And though you are gone too soon, your legacy will never fade. Rest in peace, Loana. You will always be remembered.
A groom is accused of fatally shooting his friend who showed up to the groom's bachelor party. Cops are now calling this a suspicious death. This is terrible. So a groom allegedly gunned down one of his friends during his bachelor party. This was when the groom saw a shadowy figure banging on the front door of a rental cabin in Oklahoma where the bachelor party was taking place. 22-year-old Nolan Engel was reportedly arrested after deputies arrived to the Airbnb cabin in Broken Bow and discovered 21-year-old Braden Ullman with a fatal gunshot wound to his chest. This was on Saturday morning just before 1 a.m. Officers with the McCurtain County Sheriff's Office reportedly called in the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation to look into and help investigate the death that they called suspicious. It was said when authorities arrived to the cabin and spoke to Nolan, the groom, he allegedly made spontaneous statements to arriving officers indicating that he himself was the shooter. According to reports, he told investigators he had been on his bachelor party trip with 3 other friends when he heard knocking noises and saw a shadowy figure. And this was outside the cabin they were staying at where he saw the figure. He then allegedly grabbed his 9mm handgun and fired a shot outside of the cabin. He and a friend then went outside of the cabin, and that's when they discovered his friend, Braden, lying on the porch of the cabin with a bullet to his chest. Braden was then taken to a local hospital, but unfortunately, he later died. Now, it's not known if Braden was part of the planned bachelor party or not, or if maybe he was arriving to surprise Nolan and his 3 other friends Nolan was with. The OSBI wrote in a statement, though, that based on the information and evidence, it's been determined Nolan did indeed shoot Braden. Braden has since been remembered as a lifelong athlete whose love for football started in his very early years, and it then carried him through a very successful athletic career at Kilgore College, which is in Texas. He later started to attend Stephen F. Austin State University, which is where he was set to graduate this coming December with a degree in accounting, but sadly, he'll never get to do that. It was said he was just a great friend to all and a super respectful person with exceptional manners. Nolan has since been charged with second-degree murder. He was released from the McCurtain County Jail after he posted a $250,000 bond. This is crazy. Why are people so trigger happy these days? I mean, I understand protecting yourself, but my gosh, all Braden did was knock, and Nolan almost immediately pulled out a gun. It makes no sense, and I hope investigators do get down to the very bottom of this so that justice can properly be served. My prayers go out to all who knew and loved Braden. He truly sounded like an amazing person. For more true crime, be sure to follow and subscribe if you're on YouTube.